Alright, you're having the time of your life, you have some free time, you're playing your PS5, you're enjoying the latest game releases, playing Final Fantasy 16. It's great. You're throwing fireballs at enemies, you're cutting things down with your sword, it's fast-paced, it's great graphical warfare, it's fun, and then it happens.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So in your irritated, confused state, you stand and you go towards the PS5 now turned off. Right, you walk over, you get down where it is and you're like, what happened? You press the power button, nothing seems to be working right. You're like, what is this? So you investigate a bit further. You go to the back, you unplug it, you plug it back in. Age-old tactic usually works, right?
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
So you get it plugged back in. Oh, and finally, we have power. But when the PS5 decides to, gift you with its presence once more, when the PS5 decides to come back on, you're hit with that nice little message saying that all the repair is complete and it's destroying the database and all that. Okay, now this is a really frustrating problem. You have a PS5, but any PS5 game you play, it just seems to shut off. Well, you could be playing Devil May Cry 5, it will just turn off. Ghost of Tsushima, turn off. Elden Ring, turn off. It can drive you absolutely mental. So I was banging my head off a wall trying to figure this out for days, but all the YouTube guides I found online, a lot of them show people tearing their PS5 apart, just taking it all apart and giving it a real deep clean. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure most people don't trust themselves to take the thing completely apart, right? So, look, I have a really, really easy, simple fix, but this is only going to work if your issue is a power supply unit issue. So, what I mean by that is this is the PS5, right? So I identified the problem pretty quick. So every time my PS5 would turn off, so if you're standing it up, it would be under the bottom here, right? This part was incredibly warm. So I have mine laying this way anyway. So what I noticed was at the back, where the power supply is, it was really warm there. Like really warm. And especially this part. This part here was really hot. So my issue isn't a thermal paste or a liquid metal issue. If that's your issue, I'm not quite sure what the fix is there. So literally, if your PS5 turns off and you find it's really hot there, right, really hot. So if you're standing it up, it's hot underneath right there. The easiest thing, and it's honestly, this is how easy it was to fix. I literally went to my local budget store and I bought this. It was £3. I bought this and it has this little USB, right? So literally, I lay it on that side anyway. I plug the USB in, right, when the PlayStation is on, right? And literally, I just have this blowing on it like that. I'll show you in action right now. And since I've done that, it's not turned off once. This little budget fan, £3 in the UK, is all I needed to keep that power supply unit cool enough for it not to shut down. So this is the great fan in action. Literally as easy as that. I have the PS5 there and I just put the fan towards the power supply unit. That's all I've had to do. And ever since then, it hasn't turned off once. And this is not a powerful fan either. It's just a cheap little lightweight fan. For, like I said, £3. That's all it took for me to fix it. And we're in the middle of a heat wave right now in the UK. Look at that Psycho Mantis doc. Just give him a bit of airtime. Look at that guy. Look at the Ashira, right? Look at the Mandalorian. Look at Solid Snake. But yeah, that's it. Easy fix. Okay, it's also worth noting that obviously if you want to keep your PS5 standing, well, you can't do that if it's getting too hot because you're going to need to put the fan directly blowing onto the power supply, which means you're going to have to lay it down. But if you do want it standing and you want something a bit more substantial, then I'll put a link in the description below for something you can buy on Amazon. It's a device that you can just stand your PS5 on. It sort of acts as a stand. It also allows you to charge your PS5 pads. And what it does, it blows cool air throughout the entire system, so we'll achieve the same effect, probably even better than just putting a cheap little fan at the side of it. This was just a cheap little solution for anyone who needs a fix right now. But if you do want to buy something substantial, I'll put that in the link below. Also, this fix will only fix the issue if it is the power supply. So please, if your PS5 turns off, just check the area where the power supply is. But if it's really hot, that's your issue. If it's not hot, then it could be software. It could even be that the liquid cooling has sort of leaked a little bit. So if you want a bit more information as to how to fix this, I did find another YouTube channel while I was doing my own research which taught you through a software issue, like how to do a hard reset of your system and download all the latest updates, and that can help. It also talks you through disabling the HDMI link, which apparently can also help. It didn't help me because my issue was my power supply was burning up. Right, hope this video helped, because the anxiety of playing a game wondering is it going to turn off, is it not, is absolutely just destroys the entire gaming experience. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Do hope it helps. That's it. I hate ending videos.